Gopo, how are you? Thanks, I'm fine. It's okay po. Good sleep, good sleep. Rest. Kami ni Ninyo. Kasama kami.
Ay, magkasama pala kayo sa room.
Apo. Hello, good morning, and we are here in the morning Amman, and I'm here staying outside the hotel, the Girasa, and the weather is maybe around 20. Malamig, medyo malamig dito. Parang nasa morning din sa Baguio para sa aming second day ngayon sa pilgrimage. At ang amin daw itinerary ngayon ay papunta sa Petra. Ayan si Tita.
Petra kasi yun. Place yung palapit-lapit. Full of praise, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death.
We are now in the desert, as you can see, but it's not a desert like with the sandy dunes, you know.
Camels.
Look,
So, eto, bumaba kami galing sa restaurant kanina na pinakita ko. At dito daw maglalakad kami. Pero may iba na sasakay ng carriage, tawag nila. May bayad. Dahil yung iba hindi makalakad. So, tingnan natin anong mayroon malapit. Dito nagstay ang mga buses sa mga pilgrims. So, naglalakad na lang lahat. Sabi nila, this is one of the wonders of the world.
$3 guys, $3.
Ano?
Makamadulas daw tayo.
Di madulas. Di madulas. Lahat ay dapat. Hello. Welcome to Petra. Sa taas meron pa pala dyan. Okay. Hello.
Malapit ha, dito. Hanggang dito. Yan bro ang pupunta. Yan.
Isa pa.
Everything here $3. $3.
So the restrooms are, we'll find them.
Guys, you want the whole by the next day.
Yes. Lahat ay documented.
Okay.
So, sige lang.
I am hi.
Mamaya.
Upang hinirang.
Start na kami. Pababa sa
Here.
papunta ng Petra. Ito yung carriage tawag. Bakit carriage? Hindi kayo. Yan, carriage. Ito, nasa likod ko. Ito yung sasakyan na wow, healthy na kabayo. Malusog.
Saan tayo dito?
Ayan, oh. Ayan na. Yan ang carriage.
Dito tayo dito. Matagataan na dito. Ano ba yun?
May tayo ng kabayo.
Mabilis yung kabayo, oh.
Bilis oh, natakbo na. Matagal-tagal sila.
May brake ba yun?
Bilis yun.
Baka walang brake yun.
Pangkarera ata yung kabayo.
Sanay na.
Mano, kailangan mo ng hawak.
Init na. Pero according.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about the Nabateans. 2,000 years ago, there was a kingdom here, and the capital was Petra. Why they choose Petra as a capital for them? Because the site is hidden in the mountains, and there's only one way to access to the site of Petra, which is the canyon. 1,200 meters long, natural path in the mountains, between 3 to 25 meters wide, 60 to 200 meters high. So it's once you close the site, it's like a natural castle because it's surrounded by mountains all around, and there's only one way to access. Once you close the way, it's like a castle. The second reason, we have a lot of water because it rains around Petra 80 millimeters per year, not that much, but all the water that rains, that falls around Petra gathers in this valley, and during millions of years it continues through the way, the canyon, down to the site. At the time there was no site. We talk about millions of years. All what you are going to see date back to the 1st century BC, 1st century AD, because it's the golden age of the Nabatean kingdom. So all what you see carved in the rock are tombs, not houses, tombs, to bury the dead people. We have more than 800, 900 tombs in Petra. Okay? We have a good example here. We have 3 tombs, cubic. See the cubic tombs here. We have 3 here. We have a different style over there. You see the Hijra style tomb. You see what, like steps to the right and to the left. And we have also the obelisk tomb to the left here. Obelisk tomb, we have four obelisks representing the 4 people who are buried inside the tomb. And that one to the left, the obelisk tomb. The lower part, the lower story of the obelisk tomb, it's a hall with 3 benches inside. It's a funeral hall for funeral meals and for funeral prayers. So downstairs for prayers and for meals, upstairs it's for to bury the dead people. We have different styles. It depends how much money we have to make a tomb actually. We have collective tombs for 20, 30 people. We have tombs for 5, 6 people, and we have the royal tombs for kings, like the tomb that we are going to see at the end of the canyon, which is the treasury facade. It's a royal tomb, nice tomb with a lot of decoration on the tomb. You see the cavern over there. Above the cavern we have inscription in 2 languages, in Arabic language, Old Arabic language, and in Greek language. This inscription talks about the family which is buried in that tomb, in the obelisk tomb, and they mention the date. It dates back to the 1st century AD. 1st century AD. Okay? Let's continue.
Thank you. So itong mga nakikita natin ay mga tombs, mga libingan. Mayroong collective tombs na tinatawag, may mga 30 more or less nakalibing. Mayroon ding royal tomb na at the end of this valley.
Excuse me, but I cannot understand this.
May English.
Manghirap malabo ang kuha. Hindi mababasa
Ito naman ay 4 na tao lang nasa loob nito. At mayroong kainan sa taas. So baba naman ay yung prayer gatherings. Carve ito lahat. Ang bilis Teng 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 teng. Petra is a famous archaeological site in Jordan's southwestern desert. Dating to around 300 BC, it was the capital of the Nabatean kingdom. Accessed via a narrow canyon called Al-Sik, it contains tombs and temples carved into pink sandstone cliffs, earning its nickname, the Rose City. Perhaps its most famous structure is 45-meter-high Al-Kazne, a temple with an ornate Greek-style facade and known as the Treasury. Okay ka lang? Hindi naman sobrang lamig pa yung hangin, no? Ganun talaga pag maglalakad tayo, medyo ma-feel natin yung ano.
Yung Mount Sinai. Akapin mo yan. Oo, trabaho ng isang tambay.
There's an art daw. Ayan, between...
Tao din sa taas, father.
May mga tao pala sa taas. Ito na, parang mga walls na yung nasa ano, sa gilid. Grabe, paano nila ito ginawa?
Natural causes to, no?
Hindi, parang carved to eh.
Carve muna.
Oh, carved, oh. Yeah, ano na, 2,000 years na to eh. 2,000 years old.
Tae na ng kabayo. Kita. Tae, hinihingi sa akin.
Hinihingi din ito. Hinihingi din ito.
Dito daw nag-shooting ang Indiana Jones 1989 by Ford Harrison. Diretso talaga, sarap ng tulog mamaya, no?
Here we have a man, okay?
Yeah, a man.
Man with manas, sandals. The front feet.
Oh my God!
The hump.
القلب كان على كهرب المعاييس لعمر عظيم من نصيبه
Ano dad?
Oh, ito na. We start of Alikabok.
No, my.
Up there.
Oh, look at this guy from the police and the
See it?
Yeah, we see two horses.
Oh, go.
Kasi it's spinning.
Alam mo kung ano na. Hindi, dramatic yung dating eh.
Ito nata yung dead end na makita yung royal tomb. Wow. Yan ang mukha ng camel at ito naman yung mukha ng aso. Parang ginagaya ng aso yung camel, oh.
Now we are in front of the most beautiful facade in Petra, which is called the Treasury Facade, which is a tomb for a Nabatean king called Aretas IV, who ruled over Petra between 8 BC and 40 AD. So the tomb, it dates back to the 1st century AD. beginning of the 1st century AD. The tomb, it's divided in 2 levels, 2-story. The upper story and the lower story. The upper story is divided in 3 parts. One, the middle, we call it circular one, we call it the central tholos. And we have a sculpture here for a goddess, Egyptian goddess, called Isis. Isis, the Egyptian goddess. To the right and to the left we have 2 structures, and we have also goddess. We have 6 goddess, we call them the Amazonites. The Amazonites dancing, each one has an axe above her head, and they are dancing a victorious dance. Okay? Each structure we have here, to the right we have a triangle, to the left we have a triangle, we call it the broken pediment. The broken pediment. It's a pediment like this one, a triangle, but here we have half on the right side, another half on the left side, and above each broken pediment we have 2 eagles. 2 eagles to the right and 2 eagles to the left. They are also symbol. Above the central thoros we have the crown of the column, Corinthian crown, and we have also a jar. You see the jar?
Yes.
It's a funeral symbol, but for the locals, by the beginning of the 19th century, they thought that there was a treasury hidden inside the jar. That's why they call it the treasury facade, but it's a tomb. It's a Greco-Roman influence because they used to make the cremation of the dead bodies and to put the ash inside a jar. Okay? Between the 2 niches, see the 2 niches to the right and to the left, we have what we call it the winged goddess. They used to carry the soul of the dead people up to the sky. The lower part is decorated by 6 columns. 6 columns in the lower part. Here we have this is the painting of David Roberts, who visited Petra in 1839. So he painted the facade, and there was a column, you see, broken column here. This pillar was restored in 1960s. You see the 3rd one from left to right. In the middle you can see the restoration. This is the only one restoration that we made on this facade. Otherwise it's like the same since 2000 years. You can see the pediment. It's the whole pediment here, and inside the pediment there is a face, but it's a disfigured face for a goddess, the goddess of fertility. You see a huge door, the big door here. You see the big door. There is a hole behind, a square hole, and you can see over there, inside, you can see a small door. It's like a hole, a niche actually. We have 3 niches inside, 3 niches to bury the king, and maybe with his wives inside the tomb. And it's a simple hole, nothing, no decoration inside, nothing inside. It's simple because what's important was from the facade, from outside, not from inside. Inside was closed by a door. It was a wooden door actually, but it has disappeared with the time. To the right and to the left of the main door, you see to the left you can see a small door here. Here, to the right you have a small door, another one from the other side, from there and there. These 2 small holes, they were used as to prepare the bodies of the dead people before putting them inside the big hole, and they were used as tombs. They were used also as tombs later on.
So what do you call this entire thing?
The treasury facade, or the tomb. Treasury facade, or the tomb of Aritas IV. Tomb.
Tomb of Aritas IV.
Number 4. Aritas IV. You see the grill down here to the left? The grill. Under the grill we have also a tomb. But it has nothing to do with this tomb actually.
They just added.
So before making this tomb there was another one here, older than this one, okay? See the one to the right? See the police, just behind the police there is another one. The door is 5 meters down, under the sand, the door of this tomb. So at the same time there was another one from the other side. But they decided to get rid of the old tomb to make this huge tomb for the king. because the king maybe he wanted his tomb to be at the exit of the canyon. So what they did with the old tomb, they cutted the upper level and they buried the lower story of the tomb. So what you see under the grid, it's the lower story which was buried by sand. So they put 6 meters of sand and stones to bury the lower story of the old tomb. And the first man who started carving, all what you see is one piece carved in the rock. One piece carved in the rock. Yeah. So the first one who started carving in the rock, you see this rounded rock here. From behind we can climb up. You see the bush over there, small tree over there. So he reached that area and he started carving from right to left. Okay? He cutted the rock from right to left, like this.
Yeah.
Then the other sculptures, they climb up behind him and they start carving to the rock itself, actually.
Right.
So it was like a scaffold for them. It was like a scaffold. Then they finished the first part. They have to go down 2 meters, then to the left.
So they start from the top.
It was like this, from the top to bottom. They carved from top to bottom. Carving is not like constructing. Constructing from bottom to top, carving from top to bottom. So once they finished the first part. So they have to make, it was like this. People were here, carving here. Okay? So they have to make it lower, 2 meters down. Then they make this part. Then 2 meters down, this part. The general shape of the facade. Then they have to climb up again to make the finishing of the facade because it's not 100% symmetric. So they have to climb up again. They have to put wooden scaffolds. Wood scaffolds. See the holes to right and the left?
Steps.
Yeah, the steps. They put the wood and they go up again to make the finishing of the facade. It's completely carved in the rock, 40 meters high, 30 meters wide. 40 meters high, 30 meters wide.
How
Now,
many years did they?
15 to 20 years, 300 people they worked on this facade.
First century.
When?
Exactly, we don't know when, but when he was still alive, the king.
Who is that person? Who is that man? The first one who made it?
King Arthur.
No, we don't know the people who worked on the facade. We don't know the names, but for the king, Aretas IV. Okay.
For him.
When did he? Oh, so it would be before he died.
Before he died, yeah.
Who was
At the
buried
time,
here?
they used to make the tomb to resist as much as possible, carved in the rock, to go to the life after death. Life after death was much more important for them, like the pyramids in Egypt, like the mummification of the dead bodies in Egypt, because they wanted to resist as much as possible to go to the other life, the life after death. Just before I finish, you see the horseman here, and another one from the other side. One is going to the west, you see the horse and the man.
Yes.
Another one from the other side. These are the sons of Zeus.
Zeus.
Zeus' sons. The Dioscuri, we call them Castor and Pollux, the names of these people. Castor and Pollux, they used to make a tour for the dead people in the heaven, in the mythology, in the Greco-Roman mythology. So these are Greco-Roman influences. Any questions?
Tingnan natin yung difference before and after. After 3 hours sa paglalakad, mayroon talagang makikitang difference. So, pabalik na kami. Nasa bus after 3 hours sa baba. Naglalakad ng it's more or less 3 kilometers back and forth. Yeah, ito yung aming grupo. Titingnan natin yung mga kasamahan na pagod, lalo na yung mga hindi sumakay sa carriage. At sila'y pabalik pa lang. Yung iba tinihintay dahil sumasakit na yung tuhod, yung Binti. Ayan na yung mga si Father Alfred. Yung Tita Mel. Hi. Kumusta? Before and after. Ayan. After 3 hours of 3 kilometers walk, ito.
We're happy, thank you.
Happy. Okay. Marami ba? Nakuha? Maraming kuha? Good. It's 8 p.m. na sa gabi. Kabalik na kami dito sa hotel. Galing sa Petra. At pagod na pagod yung mga kasamahan. Ayan yung bus.